If I stay like this, maybe people can see me. Alright, well, I'll keep this incredibly quick. Um, you don't really need to see my face for this. Okay, so Angel has fallen. Alright, we've seen Olympus, we've seen all the other Fallen series over the years. I think like 5-6 years we've seen this thing. And quite frankly, okay, the cinematography, the action, the cuts, everything that makes this movie interesting is really top notch. It's really good. Nothing feels cheap. Nothing feels fake or toy-like. Nobody under or overacts. So, acting-wise, it's fine. You got your good actors. You got a good storyline. But it is a paint by numbers. I'm sorry. It is a paint by numbers. Because when I'm sitting there, and remember, I'm not entirely sure about the plot of the movie. So I'm in there watching this thing, vaguely remembering anything about the trailer I saw some like 5 months ago or whatever. And I'm there, and I'm like, okay, he's fighting some people. Maybe that guy will fight him later on. They make a point that he's angry at him, so it's a point that we remember him. Okay. Why do I feel like this guy is going to be betraying him? No, not him. Someone's going to betray him. Maybe not him. Maybe some sort of group that he's like in cahoots with, but doesn't really realize or doesn't want to know. What's going on? Because he seems to be a mentor to the lead character, so I thought it'd be something else. But I'm like, wait a minute. This feels like Equalizer, or it's like Equalizer 2, where it's like, you're my partner or you're my mentor, and it's like we've seen this before. It's the mentor that betrays you storyline, and I'm like, oh god, no. And then later on, you find out it is the mentor, and it's like, totally saw that coming. Why? Because they're far too chummy, and this guy's in a pickle that he's looking for a job. So when bullshit happens and the president's almost assassinated by drones, which is a really good shot, by the way, and it turns out, and then the new guy replaces him, says, we're gonna go to war. It's like, right. So you're doing all the contracts now. Okay, now that makes sense. So you're in on it, and you're in on it. Long before the movie ever tells you he's in on it, and he's in on it. That's some 20 to 40 minutes later. Right? And I was the bad guy all along. It's like, yes, we know, we saw that. Well, I saw that. So that it really just, it didn't really telegraph it. It just seems like we've seen this plot line before many, many times. We've seen it in the first pretty good, not excellently executed, but well good A-Team. We saw it in Equalizer. We saw it in the first Mission Impossible movie. We've seen all these different action films when the mentor becomes evil, or turns out to be evil, and it's like, really? You couldn't think of anything more original? And that's where it just kills it. It just kills it. It just says, pfft. And I'm like, I couldn't really not buy it, but I couldn't really care because we've seen it so many fucking times, and it's just boring. It's just like, okay, now how long until the lead character finds it out? Okay, he's figured it out. And how long until he meets up with him for the final showdown, which was really good. So the character interactions are good. It's just that we see these tropes, from a mile off, because we've seen them already. We've seen them like 5 times. We saw it in the last Olympus Has Fallen. When the general guy turns against the White House. We kind of saw that in there too. So, yeah, if you want to see good acting, good. You want to see good character arc come to a conclusion, or a reasonable conclusion, sure. If you want to see good cinematography and good action, sure. But, if you're here to be surprised, you're not going to get it. I'm sorry. You're just not. So that's my full review on the recommendation of Angel Has Fallen. And yeah, that ending credit scene does seem a bit out of place, where they have this, father-son dynamic, awkward thing that they're trying to work on, and suddenly they go to a spa. It's like, yeah, rugged mountain men go to spas, sure. But anyway. So yeah, that's my review. I'm sorry this disappoints on some levels. Story-wise, it's just been done before. I'm sorry. Everything else is fine. And that's it. I don't know what movie I'm going to see next. Maybe I'll see El Coyote, I'm guessing, at this point. Hopefully I won't see it alone. So, yeah, until next time, fair, faithful viewer, take care and see you at the movies.